Imagine a conscious contact with God so strong that no matter what you are doing or not doing, that no matter what your kids are up to or not up to, and that whether you've got the person of your dreams or they're just not cooperating, that you are happy, content, and at peace. A space where everyone else's thoughts, attitudes, and actions are beautiful and exactly as they are supposed to be. Well, this is the space where I like to play. My name is Misha Z, and this is today's Bitch Slap. Join me as I shed light on the thoughts, actions, and attitudes that are causing you pain, and we train our minds to go to the capital S inner self, the joy that is waiting for us, the God within.
It still freaks me out that Zoom tells me you're recording out of nowhere. The Zoom. Anyway, today is May 27th as I record this, and it's what a day. A couple things going on. I'm somber yet excited and exhausted and hopeful and all these emotions going through me, and I'm going to tell you why. Why? May 27th, so 35 years ago today was the day that I got clean and sober. I was 17 years and 9 months old, and for some reason, I am feeling it today. I'm like 35 years. That's 3.5 decades. That is quite a thing. And I just with love and amazement and awareness and awe. And I don't mean that in an egotistical way at all. I don't. I'm at awe of the workings of the universe. I just am grateful and humbled. And some people said some really sweet things to me today. And to be able to take those thoughts in, those nice words in a group setting. So it was in a group setting, and some people were very nice and impassioned in what they were saying, and how just good things. And so to feel that love and to see other people be really uncomfortable as awesomeness was showered on me. But if you've made it this far into the episode, I want you to know that 35 years ago, judge rank. So if you graduated to judge rank in the little town of Jackson Hole that I was from at the time in 1986, you started with Judge Horn. And Judge Horn was, he was your first round of crime judge. And when you graduated to judge rank, you were in trouble. So I had finally graduated to judge rank for whatever I'd done. And, my father was a lawyer in the town, deputy prosecuting attorney or whatever it was, and was of note in the town. And he had worked a deal with judge rank. Basically, I'd committed one final crime, and I'd called my father and was telling him the hypothetical. Hey, hypothetically, if somebody did this, what's the ramifications? Like the thing where I have a friend who, except the friend was me. And he says, I already heard. Do not go to school. They're waiting to arrest you. And I said, all right, yes, sir, Dad. And this was, he knew the gig was up because he had definitely left me in jail before. And so we worked out a deal with Judge Rank. He said, all right, Mish, this is the deal you get. You can go to jail for 6 months or you can go to treatment. And by the grace of God, I knew that sobriety was the path. So I chose treatment. And so he goes, great, you can go turn yourself in jail. So I went and turned myself in. I can't remember the exact timeline, but they let me go to the last day of high school. And I walked out of high school, got into a car, and headed to the airport, and was on a plane to a treatment center. That was 35 years ago today. How funny is that? Anyhow. You know, there's many, many things I can say about that time, but I will say that both my mother and father, who both passed away sober, laid the foundation of recovery for me. My mother, by that point, had been in and out of being sober. And so she had planted the seed of recovery in me. And so had my father. My father had gotten sober a few years before I did. And so that initial spark took hold. And so that's quite a thing, I think. I'm very grateful for my parents because they saved me a lifetime of misery. Yes, they did. So there you go. That was one of the things that was sussing out emotions in me today. One day at a time, as they say. Love to all.
Thank you for spending time with me today. As someone who is committed to growth and service to this world, I so appreciate your willingness to come with me, go within, and serve our world through change. If you found value in this podcast and you know someone who can use this message, share this episode with them. Share it so our mission can be achieved one episode at a time. And of course, subscribe so you can hear more. And lastly, for more resources on what has helped me on my journey and can help you on yours, go to belove.media/resources. That's BELOVE.media/resources. Thank you again for listening.